Hello, I'm Courtney, what's up? And today I'm going to be doing the Unpopular Opinions Book Tag 2.0. So I did this tag last year, I'm pretty sure it was the first tag I did in 2016. And I was thinking last night, I need to film a tag because I haven't done one yet in this new year. And I was like, why don't we do the Unpopular Opinions Book Tag Round 2? But that's what I'm going to be doing today. If you want to see my first time doing this tag, I'll link that video in the description box down below. And I'm going to try not to say any of the answers that I said in that video, but honestly, I don't remember what I said in that video, so if I do repeat an answer, I am sorry, but let's just get started with this tag. So the first question is a popular book or series that you didn't like. I hate to say this, guys, but I gotta go with Stealing Snow by Daniela Page. Oh my goodness, I do not like this book at all. And I'm sorry, this book has gotten so many great reviews, and I know that Daniela Page is a great author, but this book was just, it was not for me. I did not like this book at all. I have a lot of problems dealing with this book, but one of my biggest problems is Snow. She was just too much for me to handle. Way over too dramatic and also very annoying. She got on my nerves so much. And also there's a love square in this book, which I already despise love triangles, but love squares are like a nightmare to me. And there's a love square in this and it was the worst thing ever. And also there was just too many plot points going on. There was just plot after plot point being added to the story and I was like, okay, can we just focus on one thing here? Stop adding stuff to the story and just... I don't recommend this book. I'm sorry, but I don't, okay? The next question is a popular book or series that everyone else seems to hate but you love, and for this I got to go with The Infinite Sea by Rick Yancey. I feel like I'm the only person in the world who likes that book. Like, everyone loves The Fifth Wave and then they despise The Infinite Sea, but I'm the complete opposite. I thought The Infinite Sea was so much better than The Fifth Wave, and then where's the last star? I thought this was great. This was even better than The Infinite Sea, and I know some people have mixed feelings about this, but I honestly really thought that this was a good finale book. I think this was great, and also The Infinite Sea is great too. That's just my opinion. The next question is a love triangle where the main character ended up with the person you did not want them to end up with, or an OTP that you don't like, and I'm about to go into some spoilers. So, if you haven't read the Grisha trilogy by Liam Bardugo, please mute your screen right now until the spoilers warning that's going to be in one of these corners disappears. So please mute your screens right now if you have not read the Grisha trilogy, specifically the last book, Ruin and Rising. But in Ruin and Rising, Alina ends up with Mal, which is pretty obvious because Alina's had a crush on this dude for like ever, and I was not Team Mal. I hated Mal. Like, right when we met him in Shadow and Bone, I was like, this guy is terrible. But then I was always on and off of him, but a majority of the time hated the guy, and I was so hardcore Team Nicola. You don't even know. I was gonna go down with that shit, but Mal still somehow won. I mean, it was obvious, like, they loved each other, and yes, by the end of Ruin and Rising, I was like, okay, fine, they're together, whatever, I will accept this. But what would I give to have Alina and Nikolai end up together? Oh my goodness, I wanted that so bad. I still kind of do, because Nikolai is great, and yes, Mal, he's not as terrible as I think he is, but I still don't like the guy, and I still wish that they didn't end up together. The next question is a popular book genre that you hardly reach for, and I think for this I have to say dystopian, because I feel like lately I just haven't been reading a lot of dystopian. I'm either reading a contemporary book or a fantasy book. That's just the only two genres I read now. Like, what even is dystopian? The next question is a popular or beloved character that you do not like. 1, Mal from the Grisha trilogy. I could go on for hours about how much I do not like this dude. 2, Cowl from Throne of Glass. I hated this guy so much. I don't hate him anymore, but still, there's a strong dislike against him. And 3, Cassie from the Fifth Wave series. I did not like her when I read the fifth wave, and then she was alright in the Infinite Sea, and then I really liked her in the last star. But when I read the fifth wave, I thought she was so annoying. The next question is a popular author that you can't seem to get into, and oh no, I have to bring this back up again, but Daniela Page. Ooh, man, yeah. This was the first book I read by her, and I was so excited because I've heard such great things about Daniela Page in the Doors Must Die series, but then I read this, and I've never been so disappointed before in my life. Like, I was so disappointed when I finished this, because I thought this was gonna be so good, but then it wasn't, so now I don't think I'm gonna read her other books, because I was just so disappointed by this. The next question is a popular book trope that you're tired of seeing, and I guess for me, I just don't like it when an author thinks it's necessary to have the main boy and main girl end up together in the last book. Like, that exactly does not need to happen, and I just see that a lot. And yes, sometimes, it honestly depends on the book I'm reading. Like, yes, I want, like, the main boy and main girl to end up together because I'm, like, shipping them hardcore and they need to be together. But there's also times, too, where I read a book and I'm just kind of like, you know, they didn't have to end up together. Like, I totally would be fine if they didn't, because, like, girls can totally be strong and independent themselves and don't need a man to rely on. The next question is a popular series that you have no interest in reading, and oh no, I'm about to get hate for this, but the Mortal Instruments series by Cassandra Clare and Harry Potter by J.K. Rowling. I have no interest, I really don't, and yes, deep down, I kind of do want to read these, because they're so popular, but at the same time, like, everyone's read them, and I don't really care anymore. Like, plus, those are some huge books in the really long series, and I'm kind of just like, I'm never gonna have the time to read these, so I don't know. Maybe one day I will read them, but for now, I really don't care. Like, I'm totally fine with not reading them, which, I'm sorry, okay, I'm sorry, but that's just how I feel. And finally, the last question is, the saying goes, the book's always better than the movie, but what movie or TV show adaptation do you prefer more than the book? And I just uploaded my movie review on A Monster Calls, and I thought A Monster Calls was great. And yes, I love the book, but the movie was really, really, really good though. So I honestly think I like the movie better than the book, because it's just so beautiful to see that story come to life, and I loved it. But that, my friends, was the Unpopular Opinions book tag round 2. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and let me just say, all I ask is for you all to be respectful in the comments down below. These are just my opinions. This tag is called Opinions for a reason. But I still hope you all enjoy this video, and I am Courtney, and I'll see you all next time with a new video up soon, so I will see you then, so bye!